It's the time that we should follow up with the signals that I have sent last Sunday, and let's see together what happened in the market during this time. Of course, everyone knows that last Monday and Tuesday the market was actually pretty much inactive due to the holidays, and today the market is back. So I am expecting actually some high volatility movement today in the market, but however, I don't think the market is going to be as before till 4th of January after the New Year Eve holidays. So however, let's now check the EURUSD and see what happened with this pair so far. The pair has actually reversed exactly from what I mentioned that we can start buying the pair at 1.13080, and more importantly, it has reversed exactly and precisely from what I told you that you can expect from the pair to be in loss against you, and reversed exactly from 1.13026. However, I believe right now the buy order for the EURUSD is no longer valid. Let's check right here on the 1 hour time frame. We can see that the market actually yesterday has made a strong bearish movement, and that support trend line has finally been broken out from with this strong bearish breakout candle. And right here we can see that the market has retested that level of a support trend line, and again we are seeing right here a strong price action indicates a bearish reversal. Therefore, it seems to me that the EURUSD is going to be bearish for the remaining days of this week. Also, if we check the daily chart, first of all, let me delete this old signal so it won't confuse anyone. If we check the daily chart, my friends, actually, this is my favorite price action, which indicates a bearish reversal. It's like a confirmation that the market is going to continue the fall. So therefore, I believe strongly that the EURUSD is going to continue the fall till it reaches the support level at 1.11975. That being said, let's now look for the strongest levels of the resistance that we can start shorting the pair at, since we are actually right now facing a support level at 1.12981, and seems like the pair is actually reversing right on that level. First of all, if we check on the left side, we are seeing right here a strong resistance attempt happened exactly right here at 1.13216, and also you can see clearly that we had right here a resistance trend line, and seems like the pair is actually going to follow this level. So most likely the EURUSD is going to respect actually this level of a resistance trend line. So therefore I would say that we can start shorting the EURUSD at 1.13216. And of course, the target should be right here, my friends, the lowest level of the support at 1.11976, which means we are expecting to make 126 pips profit from this signal. Take profit level is 1.11926. I'm trying to be fast as much as possible with these signals. I don't want to waste your time, my friends. So therefore, there goes your signal for the EURUSD. Let's now check the other signal. So let's now take a look at the pound USD. So regarding pound USD, it seems to me also that the pair is going to continue the fall for this time. I think the buy order is no longer valid since the pair has already rose to 1.34342 resistance. I believe eventually the price is going to continue the rise for another 30 pips till it reaches the peak of the resistance at 1.34610, and after that the pair is going to continue the fall till it revisits again the broken support on 1.336339. That's actually going to be right now our target. Instead of being a level to start buying the pair, is going to be actually our target, because the pair most likely is going to continue the fall after reaching that resistance level, and it has to revisit again the broken support. Once this happens, the market actually will be good to be bought. So therefore, let me now change the signal, and I will actually write for you, my friends, the new signal. But however, we need to continue analyzing this pair. So if we check actually, my friends, the resistance trend line, just like that. And of course, as everyone knows, this is one of my strategies, is by actually cloning the resistance trend line. And there you go. We can see clearly that we had here the resistance trend line, and seems like the pair is going to continue the rise as I mentioned earlier, and reaches that resistance trend line, and most likely is going to respect it, and afterwards we can start shorting the pair, and the target will be right here, the previous support level at 1.33560. So allow me now please to write the signal. So there goes, of course, your signal, my friend, for the pound USD. The target is going to be reached after exactly 22 2 pips of the rise, and the target of course will be 102 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone should be ranging for about 50 pips only. By the way, I forgot to write the safe zone for the EURUSD, and I hope you guys didn't skip this part. So of course, regarding the safe zone for this pair, actually the peak of the resistance right here at 1.13588 is going to be our safe zone. Actually, you can make it a little bit higher. Exactly, this is actually much more safer, and yes, exactly, that's more safe. That's a lot more safe. Perfect. So here goes your signals for these two pairs. Let's now check the AUDUSD. So regarding AUDUSD, we can see that the pair has actually almost reversed exactly at where I told you we can start buying at 0.72021, and the pair has reversed, I think, just like 1 pip only. Yeah, 1 pip only before reaching our target, and I will consider this signal as active. And the pair has went in total of 58 pips of profit. I hope you guys have taken these profits. However, the direction for the AUDUSD, it seems to me like it's no longer for the short. Sorry, no longer for the longing. We have to start considering the short. In fact, this bearish breakout candle happened right here has actually changed the game. We are seeing now this candle on the 4-hour time frame. And if we check the daily chart also, it shows us that the market most likely is going to continue the fall after having this pin bar happened right here. So therefore, most likely I would say that the AUDUSD is going to be good for the short almost right away. But however, let's continue analyzing this pair. So if we check the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly right here, my friends, that the market has created a resistance trend line. If we draw the resistance trend line like that, now we can see that the market has indeed respected that level and reversed exactly on it. And by the way, this resistance trend line, if I drag it everywhere, we can see that the market has indeed respected the level exactly like that. Even right here, we can see that the market has respected this resistance trend line level, and that the resistance trend line has become also a support trend line, which confirms that this level is valid. However, right now we need to consider where exactly we can start shorting this pair. So what I'm going to do is simply dragging the same resistance trend line that I have just drawn in front of you, and I'm just going to use it on that resistance right here. And my eyes actually was focusing right here, my friends. That resistance trend line. If we go to the 1-hour time frame, exactly right here, this is the resistance trend line, and please look at these two attempts of the resistance. That is exactly where we are expecting to start shorting this pair. So therefore, let me delete the buy signal, and let me tell you that we can start exactly shorting the AUDUSD at the second attempt of the resistance right here, because right here, my friends, we're having a resistance number 1, and therefore we can start shorting this pair at the second attempt of resistance. And of course, it's going to be the first time for the resistance trend line to be appeared, which means it's going to be as well resistance trend line number 1. So therefore, we have to wait for the pair to rise for another just 10 pips. So anyway, let me now write for you the signal. And there goes your signal for the AUDUSD. We'll be shorting the pair at 0.72355, and we can actually expect to make about 103 pips profit from this signal. The target is going to be the second attempt of the support right here at 0.71309, which was previously a strong key support level. And of course, the safe zone will be ranging for approximately 44 or 45 pips. So let's now move to the second signal. Let's now take a look at the USD CAD. Now regarding USD CAD, it seems to me like the pair actually has reversed exactly from what I mentioned. We can start shorting it at 1.28357, and the USD CAD has went in total of 50, or actually I would say 60 pips of profit, approximately 60 pips of profit. But however, the pair has now rose again. So most likely, the bullish movement right now seems to me like it's stronger than the bearish. And right now, this strong bullish movement has actually changed the game. So allow me first to delete the old signal, and let's continue analyzing the USD CAD. The USD CAD actually, my friends, has reached the strong support level at 1.27767 and showed a strong rejection right here. That rejection right here from breaking out from that support was actually pretty strong. And therefore, if we draw here a support trend line, just like that, exactly, we can notice that the pair is actually respecting that level of a support trend line. Even after the market has made what seemed like actually a bearish breakout of it, immediately the market has went again above that support trend line and seems like it's gonna show another movement on it, and which means it's gonna actually respect this level. Now I'm analyzing on the 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. Right now on the 1-hour time frame, we need to find the strongest support levels, the strongest key support levels, which is exactly right here at 1.27994. We can see clearly that the market actually has respected that level continuously. Even after that level became a resistance level, the market couldn't hold the position for a long time and immediately rose above that level of resistance. Most likely it means that upon the pressure from the resistance right here at 1.28300, most likely the pair is going to continue the fall right here, retesting that support level or revisiting that level, and afterwards is going to continue the rise. And if I'm not mistaken, we can expect the target to be right here at the previous support at 1.29090. So let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. Now the price action. The price action, my friends, right here is actually telling me the continuation. Let me tell you something. This breakout candle, if you see such a breakout candle, usually it's actually indicates a continuation in the momentum. If you see it's exactly almost like this one. Or I would say, which one of them? I need to see as a valid breakout candle. Actually, right here, my friends. The continuation breakout candle is look like this. If you see a bullish breakout candle that actually has a longer wick at the top and small tail at the bottom, usually indicates a continuation in the rise, and of course vice versa. If on the support level, the bearish breakout candle looked like this with the small wick at the top and longer tail at the bottom, usually this price action indicates a continuation in the movement, and we can see this clearly happened right here and also right here, and I would say it happened also right here, my friends, but the market has actually been in consolidation mode and didn't continue the fall, and that was actually the exceptional. However, I see this candle again appeared right here, and therefore I would say that the USD CAD should be good for the buy from that level. However, let's now see what exactly we can start buying this USD CAD. The pair is actually just 18 pips far away from the valid entry, and again on the 1-hour time frame, this was the strongest key support levels. So therefore, I believe the USD CAD should be good to be bought exactly from that level. Let me now write for you the signals. There goes your signals, my friends, for the USD CAD. The safe zone should be ranging just a little bit below that support level, and most likely is gonna be ranging for approximately 46 pips only till 1.27544. Meanwhile, our take profit level is gonna be right here at the peak of the resistance at 1.29013, equivalent to 101 pips. Hopefully, is gonna be a good signal. Let's now take a look at the USDJPY. USDJPY has actually went in the right direction, and so far I see nothing that can actually change the direction of this signal. Still, the buy signal is valid, but however, the entry was not so much accurate. So let me just tell you that actually the pair is, I'm still analyzing this pair. I didn't analyze it yet. It seems to me that the USDJPY is going to continue the rise. Let me just draw here a support trend line. I'm just telling you, really, I didn't analyze this pair yet. I'm just doing it right in front of you. So on the 4-hour time frame, let's move this resistance support trend line, and seems like yes, exactly like that. And we can expect from the market to reverse exactly at that support level right here at 114.675, because right here, my friends, this tail right here is actually a support. If we go to the 1-hour time frame and scroll more to the left, yes, indeed, we can see that this level actually was a strong support level, and it was indeed a support again right here. And I think it's gonna hit that support trend line that I have just drawn here in front of you. Therefore, I would say yes, USDJPY is still valid for the long. However, we can start buying this pair exactly right from here. Buy from 114.675. And most likely the target has to be right here, the peak of the resistance at 115.479. 115.448, I would say. Which means we are expecting to make approximately 80 pips profit from this signal. And since actually I'm relying on that support trend line, the safe zone should be ranging just a little bit below that level, exactly right here. And I'm looking actually at the peak of the resistance at 114.299, which was of course a previous support right here. So the safe zone will be ranging for just 38 pips, no more. I think the USDJPY doesn't need actually more safe zone than that, since as I said before, we are relying on that support trend line. So any bearish breakout from that support trend line most likely is gonna mean that this signal is no longer valid. So this is the USDJPY signal. Let's now take a look at the next one, and let's move to the USDCHF. Now, as you can see, my friends, this is the USDCHF, and the market has respected the signal. Thankfully, the signal has went exactly as I have predicted, and so far running in 20 pips of profit. However, for the USDCHF only, I think there is nothing to be changed at all. It seems to me like the pair is going to continue the fall, and therefore I would say that the USDCHF signal is still valid. Everything's still valid right here, my friends. Here we had the support trend line, and the market has respected that level of a support trend line after retesting the broken level, and it actually went down below that support level of 0.91785. And again, the market has revisited the same level of the resistance and again reversed. Now the strong bearish movement seems to be controlling the market, and therefore I believe the USDCHF signal is not changed at all. If you want to open any short positions, just wait for the market to finish the reversal on the strong support level of 0.91700. It seems like a strong support level, but however, the market eventually is going to continue the fall in my opinion. So therefore, nothing changed for the USDCHF. Let's now take a look at the gold. Now the gold thankfully has reversed exactly as I have mentioned from the buy at 1,802, and seems like the pair has went in total of 174 pips profit, and I hope you guys have taken these profits. However, the market has right now reversed exactly at the peak of the resistance right here at 1,815.37. Therefore, this strong bearish movement doesn't seem good for the bulls at all. Most likely the gold right now is going to continue the fall, and right now we need to find where exactly we can start shorting this pair. So let me of course delete the old signal, and let's analyze the pair together. Now of course, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, I'm actually relying on the Fibonacci retracement like this. If we check my friends right here, the resistance level exactly right here at the peak of the resistance at 61.8 Fibonacci retracement at 1,813.93. So it was Fibonacci 61.8 retracement, and also it was the peak of the resistance right here. So we can assume that most likely the gold is going to continue the rise till it reaches that level. But however, I'm going to send the signal to start shorting exactly at Fibonacci retracement 50. There is a reason. If we switch to the 4 hour time frame, we can see that this level was actually stronger as a resistance, and also it was a previous key support level right here. So therefore, by looking at the 4 hour time frame, we can tell by the naked eyes that this level of the resistance is actually more valid. I don't feel comfortable giving the signal from this level right here by looking at the 4 hour time frame. This level right here seems more convenient. Seems actually it's reaching the peak of the resistance, which was the nearest one to this bearish breakout candle. And of course, my friends, this candle appeared right here on the 4 hour time frame. This one is my favorite price action, which indicates a bearish reversal. This bearish breakout is telling us that the market is going to continue the fall. So therefore, by moving now to the 1 hour time frame, we can tell that the gold should be good for the short at 1,812.60, I would say. And let me tell you something. If we had right here a support trend line like that, that is actually, my friends, a support trend line. And I remember, my friends, I'm actually deeply analyzing on the gold on the 1 hour time frame. So right here, we are having a support trend line which has recently been broken out from. Therefore, what I'm going to do is shorting right on the retest of that level. So most likely, if that happens, we can expect from the gold to continue the fall till it reaches the support level at 1787.50, which means we can expect to make approximately 260 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone should be ranging right here, just above that resistance level at 1822.98, which means my safe zone will be ranging for only 104 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit, oh shit, 1 second. The take profit level is gonna be right here at the lowest level of the support at 1786.16. So let me just make sure to show you the edge of the safe zone, just like that. And the take profit levels, my friends, is gonna be take profit level 1786.16. So there goes your signals for the remaining days of this week. Again, the market today is expected to be moving faster and more in high volatility. So please be extra careful when you are trading. And again, just because all these signals came from Xtreme Trader doesn't mean at all that they are going to be 100% profitable. The market, of course, is subjective to the fundamentals, and we have to keep our ears open for the news. Anything can happen that can actually change all the outcome of these signals. So in the end, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.